Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Demars Radio. I'm your host, Kozak Demars. Thanks very much for tuning in to our fifth episode. Yeah, it's our fifth episode of this show. We're doing it twice a week now, so I'm getting a lot of really interesting guests. So today is going to be no different. We have some fantastic interviews lined up with some really interesting people and from all over the world. Actually, we have somebody joining in from Australia. We've got Martin Fortune, who will be our first guest, and he's a fitness instructor that moved to Australia 3 years ago. So he's a close friend of mine as well. So I'm really happy to reconnect with him again. We've also got Darren Conway, the amazing comedian who's amassed about 50,000 Instagram followers. He's got almost 70,000 likes on Facebook, and he's gotten a lot of attention from politicians recently on Twitter. So he's one of my favorite comedians ever. So I'm super excited to be chatting to him today. We've also got the amazing Rebecca Cappuccini, who's going to be representing the Waterford music scene. She used to be a radio host as well. She hosts her own show as well through Viking Productions. I had an interview with her 2 weeks ago, so I'm happy to be flipping it around and giving her an interview this time and getting to know about the Waterford music scene too. And to close off the show, last but not least, we've got Dimitri D, the amazing DJ hip hop artist from Latvia. So we're going to learn a lot about the hip hop music scene, and he's going to perform a 20 to 30 minute set as well. So I'd like to just say hello to all of you guys that are tuning in so far. So thanks so much for tuning in early in the afternoon. I know it's a little bit early for some of yous on a Wednesday, but I guess with all this quarantine, times and things have shifted. So just want to say hi to Joe Fitzgerald, Rebecca Cappuccini. How's it going? You're watching there. Marty Fortune. We're going to be chatting in a couple of minutes, man. And Derek Fortune as well. Del, good to see you tuned in, man. Hope you're well. Del is an absolutely amazing DJ as well, so definitely check him out. I do believe he has done some live shows before. So Del, thanks so much for tuning in, buddy, and I'd love to have you on the show actually. So let's stay in touch, and maybe we can get you on the show if you have the time. That's great, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's an absolute delight. I got the HD camera. I don't know if it's doing much difference. It's about, yeah, it's a 1080p, so I'm kind of happy. It arrived literally yesterday, so I'm really happy. And I got some good Ethernet cables there as well, so hopefully the connection will stay stable as well. Marty for the Dell is my cousin. Yes, actually, I forgot to mention that you guys are actually cousins, which is crazy. It's a crazy coincidence that when we found that out, you know. So it's absolutely amazing how small the community, small the world is really now, especially with all this technology, isn't it? So yeah, I don't want to stall too long, I guess, with the intro. Do say hello, of course, when you do chime in, because nice to see you, even if I haven't chatted to you in years, or I've only chatted to you once on Facebook or whatever. It doesn't matter, honestly. Just do say hello. It's always nice to know that someone's watching there with you, you know. So yeah, let's see who we have first. So today, I'm gonna, as always, I'm gonna open up with a couple of local artists, and today I'm gonna open up the show with our first Irish artist called State Lights, and they're a four-piece alternative pop rock band from Dublin, and they were formed 3 years ago in BIM, when they bonded over a shared interest over classical pop music. Last year, the band released their single Peace Will Come, and it was played on 2FM. It also got Homegrown Hero and Artist of the Week on Today FM, which led to a performance on the Late Late Show as well, which is absolutely awesome. I actually got to see the guys. I had the privilege of seeing them at a gig last year in the Olympia, and that gig was run by Eugene Connolly. It was a charity gig, and yeah, there was some amazing artists playing at that, and State Lights were one of them. I was absolutely moved by their performance. I thought they were absolutely phenomenal, and their lead singer Shobsy will be joining us this Saturday for a little bit of a chat, so I'm absolutely delighted that Shobsy is going to join. And I don't think I've even had a proper chat with Shobsy, so it's going to be awesome. I'm getting to know people that I just didn't get to know before. So it's an absolutely awesome opportunity here to chat to everybody. So here we go. Let You Go by State Lights. Okay, so that was State Lights with Let You Go, and that was their official music video, which was released on the 11th of February. So yeah, the guys have a date booked in the Button Factory on the 15th of October, so we don't know what's going to happen in this climate, but that is their next gig. We're not sure if it's been cancelled yet or anything like that, but that's what they have up on their site, so please God, that will go ahead. You never know, we don't know what's going to happen. So an absolutely amazing band led by Shobsy on vocals. We got Joe Regan on guitar, Paul Ridgway is the drummer, and Noel Perry is the bassist. So absolutely great band. So really looking forward to that chat this weekend. So yeah, let me know how it sounds out there, guys, and how it looks. Anna Kozak, the missus, how's it going, Anna? Thanks for tuning in as always. Rob, what's the story? Good to see you tuned in. Alex, How's it going, man? Looking really good, thank you. And the new camera's great. Thanks, buddy. Thanks very much. Really appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you because I know you are uh, really into the technological stuff. So that's great, guys. So that was our first tune of the day, anyway. Our next artist is called Toshin, Toshin, and I am actually a huge fan of this band. I've known them for a good few years now, through the Crystal Skull sessions, and I've had the pleasure of seeing them as well a couple of times live and emceeing nights that they have performed in. So they were founded in 2016. They evolved into a six-piece. I believe they started out as a four-piece initially. They're inspired by early Motown to modern soul and R&B, such as Tank and the Bangus and Anderson Pack. So I'm actually not familiar with those artists, so definitely check them out. I mean, I should definitely. It's very if it's similar to Toshin. They released singles "Boy Listen," "We Don't Share Blood," "Love and Defeat," and "Girl Go Off." Their debut EP "Get Your Life" released on the 14th of February this year, which is a great date to release a single, of course. And the single on this EP is called "Knock Knock." And I'm going to play that for you now. There you go. Josh, what's the story? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in with us. Marcio, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. This is Toshin with Knock Knock.
big mind of mine. Knock, knock, get me out. Help me, I'm screaming out.
All right, so that was Toshin with Knock Knock. What a fucking amazing song. I can't wait to hear the rest of the EP. Toshin, well done. That's really, really awesome. I'm actually not surprised that sounded so good because you have always been producing bangers. So fair play to you. That is absolutely amazing. They were meant to be doing a tour, of course, this year to promote their EP, which unfortunately was cancelled. So I'm absolutely gutted for you guys. These can't obviously go ahead with that, especially just after releasing an EP. But yeah, just keep sharing it around. People are absolutely loving that. So what did you guys think at home anyway of that? Do write us a message. Tell us how you think of the music, of course. You know, tell us if you're enjoying it. I turned it up a little bit there, Josh. So hopefully that will fix the issues. Yeah, it can be, you know, if you have your computer on max volume, it might be just about enough. But yeah, I might no harm going a little bit louder, and you can turn down your volume if you need to, I suppose. But yeah, keep letting me know how the volume is for everybody. I am doing everything at once here. I am talking to you guys. I'm swapping through different screens and things like that. And I'm also, I might be reading a script. I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you that. But I have a little bit of notes here as well. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that one anyway. So Knock Knock by Toshin. Cool, Josh. That's great. Thanks for letting me know, man. Once again, do say hello when you pop in, guys. It'd be nice to hear from you. Our next band is a Irish rock band from Dublin who have released 4 singles, the latest being Free Fall. So they released an album last year in the summer of 2019 as well, I believe. And I actually met this band. They're called Primitive Machine, and I actually met this band at the Crystal Skull Sessions, and they won back in January. They were the winner, so they walked away with €1,000 at the Crystal Skull Sessions. And absolutely phenomenal band. Just really, really, their live performances are just super tight, and they're actually a lovely bunch of musicians as well. So yeah, I'm gonna play one of their tracks. Let's see which one. So I can't seem to find the album, so maybe that didn't. Maybe there was some delays with that one. Maybe we can talk to Tracy about that and find out. But I'm gonna play a song by them called Free Fall. So here we go. Free Fall by Primitive Machine. Free Fall by Primitive Machine. What a fucking banger. Absolutely love that tune. Very 80s kind of vibe, so that's definitely down my alley. Marty Fortune, great song. I'm adding it to my playlist. Delighted Man, you like that song? That is an absolute banger of a tune. Lindsay, all good. I think that's regarding the sound, right? So thanks, Lindsay. Lorraine Meehan, thanks for joining us. Hello. Josh giving me the L Firefish. Thanks for that, Josh. Oh, yeah, what an absolute banger. What a way to kind of start your day with a bit of rock, isn't it? So thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. And of course, if there's any artists out there that want to have their music played, if they want to come on for an interview, please do give me a shout, either my personal page on Facebook or demarsentertainment@gmail.com. Give me a email, give me a press pack, give me all your details. And yeah, I'm doing this twice a week. So today we started a little bit earlier. It'll happen from time to time. The times might change, but generally it's going to be from 2 p.m. on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And this Saturday we already have the show booked out. I think we have a couple of slots for to play a couple of tunes at the beginning. So if you want to send in some tracks, please do. And then next week we're also booked out with guests. So we seem to be moving along nicely, which is awesome. So let me introduce this next. I don't even know if I need to. I don't even know if I need to introduce this next artist. His name is Brew. Brew. So a lot of you probably know him if you're in my network anyway. I'm sure, Marty, you know Brew for a long time. We know Brew since we got into the music scene. He's been an amazing part of the Irish music scene for many years. And he's, for those of you that don't know Brew, he is a native New Yorker who moved to Ireland a couple of years ago. And I guess he was on the search for music. So I think he went to England first. He ran into Joe Strummer. Joe Strummer told him to go to Dublin. He said it was better in Dublin. And then he moved here. And then he created his band Blue Sun. Played a lot of amazing venues over the course of a few years. Played Vicar Street. Played a lot of venues in London. I played one of the venues with him. We played the Dublin Castle together, which was an absolute privilege. He's done every venue in Dublin, I'd say. And he's just an absolute awesome dude. And he writes really cool music. I really enjoy his music. And he's also helped a lot of people find their feet. And he's been a lovely support to people in the music industry as well. So he's just an awesome part of it. So he's recently become, he's recently become solo, I guess. So he started a solo project, and he released his debut single as a solo artist called New Direction, which was released on the 29th of Feb. And I, once again, was honored to play drums for that night, and it was an absolute beautiful night. It was in the Grand Social downstairs, and I ran into a lot of good old friends there as well. And I think that was the last gig I've played. I think that was the last gig, 29th of Feb. Yeah, absolutely gutted not being able to gig, as I'm sure a lot of you are as well. But I'm glad. That last gig was the Jackrabbit Slims, my band. Sorry, a little bit of a tangent here, but my band came back as well for that night. So I played in two bands in one night, and so that's kind of cool. I got to play two gigs in one, and it was my last gig. Little did I know it was going to be my last gig for a while, which is actually crazy. So yeah, let's do New Direction. Really like this tune, actually. And Brew's going to come on the show next Wednesday as well, and we're going to have a chat about a couple of things. New Direction by Brew.
I want a new direction now. want a new direction now. What is it to love? What it is to feel so in love? What is it to know how I feel for you now? I want a new direction now. I want a new direction now. What is it to feel wanted? What it is to know that I'm wanted? What it is to sense that I'm needed by you now. What it is to love, what it is to feel so in love, what it is to know how I feel for you, what it is to feel wanted, what it is to know that I'm wanted, what it is to sense that I'm needed by you. I want a new direction now. I want a new direction now.
New Direction by Brew, his debut single as a solo artist. Absolutely awesome banger. Well done, Brew. That was a great track. And he's going to talk to us next week about that track and about his new direction, so to speak, as a solo artist. So that'll be really interesting to see that transition from performing in a band to being a solo artist, and what does that entail. Just want to give a shout out to Dimitri D. We're going to be chatting with Dimitri later on, so good to see you. Lee O'Reilly, good to see you. Watching Man, Brian Walsh, good to see you. Two great artists as well, actually. Lee O'Reilly won our last Crystal Skull session, which was it the last one you won, actually? Yeah, I think so. Second time under a second project, so absolutely amazing artist. Do check him out. He's got a music video released as well for one of his latest singles. And yeah, man, if you're still watching there, do send me that music video and I will play it this Saturday. So it's actually great when you guys are tuning in to watch me, because then I get to remember all of these wonderful musicians that I've known through, in the past life when we were allowed outside. So Tracy Moore, looking good. Kozak, thank you very much. It's the HD camera. I'd love to chat to you in another little bit, but I do not want to stall. We've got guests waiting and I don't want to wait too long. But once again, do say hello. Brew is watching. Brew, good to see you watching, brother. Just played your song there. I hope you got to catch it there. So our last artist before I invite our first guest is Robert O'Connor, and he's a singer-songwriter from Dublin, and his new single, Older 20, I think it's referring to the year, I think, was released on February the 21st, and he collaborated with Skynam GT. So you'll be able to hear a bit of that sound from Skynam, so it's cool. He did a collaboration with him. He also played the Crystal Skull session as well and got into the final. Amazing artist actually, and yeah, he's very experimental. He does have a lot of different genres under his belt for one person, you know, and I thought he was actually fantastic. So when he did the Crystal Skull sessions live, he was kind of more kind of pop, almost country esque vibe, and it was absolutely fantastic music. So, but then I uncovered another side to Robert O'Connor, as I got to see more of his singles, and he just keeps pumping these singles out. So I don't know how many singles he released over the last 18 months. It's been quite a bit. So well done for your hard work, man. And I'm gonna play his I'm gonna play a music video to his recent song, Older 20. Let's do it. Dara Lynch, how's it going, brother? Good to see you watching, man. Hope you're keeping well. Brew just tuning in. Well, you just missed your song, Brew.
Lately I can't walk around and find your face here, there, and everywhere. I guess it wouldn't matter if I didn't still care. Well, this bar isn't big enough for you and me. Cause every time I see you, I see the memories, and that'd be just fine. But since you've been gone, I can't seem to start over. My friends tell me it's been too long, and I know I'm getting older. But what's the point of moving on when all I want is to run right back to you? Run right back to you. This life is too short for both of us to run around with people who don't mean what I meant to you, and they can never mean what you meant to me. This day is too long when I don't have you to see when I come home when my work is through and the night never ends. When every night that I spend is alone, even when I'm with someone, you know we're gonna end up together. I wanna say for words if we're better with you. Don't you wanna say I do? Well, I guess all I'm trying to say, I guess all I'm trying to say, I guess all I'm trying to say. Since you've been gone, I can't seem to start over. My friends tell me it's been too long, and I know I'm getting older. But what's the point of moving on when all I want is to run right back? What's the point of moving on when all I want is to run right back to you? Since you've been gone, I can't seem to start over. My friends tell me it's been too long, and I know I'm getting older. But what's the point of moving on when all I want is to run right back? What's the point of moving on when all I want is to run right back to you? Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, since you've been gone.
All right, so that was Robert O'Connor with Older, and yeah, absolutely awesome tune. Robert will be joining us next Wednesday as well for a chit chat. So I'm looking forward to that, Robert. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Thanks for sending that tune in. And yeah, he's got a load of different tracks there as well. He just keeps pumping out the tunes. So check him out. He's got loads of stuff on Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. He's on all those social networks. So yeah, absolutely awesome artist.